Hey guys, welcome back to another Double Down game challenge. Unfortunately, I know this is going to be a day late. Saturday, I ended up having a rather stressful day. I did get to go to the gaming event. I didn't have to work or anything, but for some reason, the whole day seemed off. And I don't know why. I just didn't feel like doing anything. So I did go to the gaming event. I got some games. I went to a Goodwill or Salvation Army or whatever. Bought a few other things. So what I will be showing you, first of all, is what I got early in the week. So I went to at least 3 thrift stores on Monday, and then I went to one on Wednesday. Really got a few nice things. Didn't get a lot from those. Pretty much slim pickings. I maybe got 1 or 2 things at each stop. And then on Saturday, I did go to the gaming event, which was a lot of fun. It was enjoyable. You got to sit down and play some video games that they had spread out. Got to have a beer or something. And then they had like 5 or 6 vendors that really had some nice stuff. But, you know, you had to be picky and choosy because you only had a certain amount. I also did get one mail call from eBay that I actually ordered last week. I got this one. I'm still waiting for the other one to be shipped. I'm hoping that does get shipped because it is actually coming from Japan, so it's going to take some time. So let's get started on what I got early on in the week. On Monday, I went to probably one of my favorite thrift stores, checked it out. They didn't have much. They had one brand new game, and that was Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Like I said, I have a love-hate relationship with this. This is not complete, but it is one that I don't have. I like FPSs, so this was kind of a no-brainer to get. I went to a store right after that and got this Johnny Mosley Mad Tricks. I love the snowboarding. I love the skateboarding. I couldn't see any reason why I wouldn't enjoy skiing. And it did have some very funny stuff on the back. I guess Johnny Mosley, his top trick is the rolling biscuit. The stupid names they came out with, and I'm guessing this is from the early 90s, late 80s. So, just again, really weird and bizarre. But I'm glad to have it. It looks like fun. It looks like you can customize your characters and all that. So, I'm always down for that. The one I did get in the mail was Shining Reconnaissance Refrain. Now, this is a fun little game for the Xbox One. I am looking forward to playing this. You pretty much either play a girl or a dragon that she can turn into or summon or whatnot and defeat enemies. I have never played this. I loved the art style. I did end up picking this up for about $10. It is worth about $20. It was brand new, factory sealed. Funny enough, if you have it at brand new, factory sealed, it's only worth about $11. But if you have it opened, used, it's $20. I don't get it. But really fun game, or it looks like a fun game. And, you know, for the Xbox One, I'm always willing to try something out for that. So I did go to, on Monday, I did go to another thrift store. And this one was kind of interesting. I ended up getting this Mass Effect 3 like special edition. It comes with a postcard. It comes with a comic. It comes with this nice little art book in the sleeve. You know, for about $3 to $4. I couldn't pass this up. I love stuff like this, especially artwork and manuals for different games. I love seeing what goes into them. So, speaking of manuals, I did go Wednesday and I picked up this Super Street Fighter 4, the Prima Guide. Like I said, I love seeing these. I love going through them, getting the bios of the character, their move set, the artwork. I mean, you got this lovely picture right there, and just, you know, just an amazing book. Very nice. I think I paid about $4 for that. Really, you know, just looking forward to thumbing through it, and eventually, if I get the game, playing it and then using the guide. So, well, that's it for all the stuff I got over the weekend. I'm trying to organize things here. I apologize. So these next ones will actually be what I got from the gaming event on Saturday. I went in with about $60 or 63. That's really all I could manage. We did have a lot of stuff happen. I was talking to one of the guys, you know, who was putting on the event. We had me and my wife's car broke down. We ended up getting those fixed, which was almost $1,000. And then we had a incident with our electricity in the house. We now have to get that updated, which if we get everything they want, you know, us to do, could be around $25,000, $26,000. And then if we don't, you know, we still have some savings to do, but if we just get the bare necessities to be safe, that's around $5,000 to $6,000. So really, you know, I was glad my wife actually let me go. I actually gave her the option to not say no, because we have to start saving for the house, but she was nice enough. She gave me a modest budget, and you know what? I worked with it. I got 4 great games, and the first one is Killzone 2. I do have Killzone 3. I do not have Killzone 1. These games look interesting. They look fun, and again, FPSs. The second one is one that I have actually been wanting for a while. And I will say that all these games, including the Killzone, have their manuals and everything. They're all CIB except for the last one. But yeah, another one that I've been wanting is Twisted Metal Black. This is the greatest hit edition. I paid about, well, let's say about $15 for this one. Not bad at all. You know, I love these pure chaos and adrenaline mayhem in car form, and you know, it just I've always liked playing these, but I've never gotten to play much of them because I've never owned a PlayStation. Most of what I played was from friend's house or whatnot. So this next one was very interesting. I knew nothing about it, pulled the trigger, wanted to see what it was about. Kind of glad I did, because it seems like it'll be a very fun game, very enjoyable, and that is Hyperdimension Neptunia. Now, the artwork is what really sold me. I like this anime style art, as you saw with the Xbox One game. Little bit of the story for this, and I guess I didn't know this when I bought the game, that each, at the very beginning, there are 4 goddesses or girls fighting one another, and each of them is named after a console. So you have the PS3, you have the Nintendo, I forget what, I believe it's the 64, or no, PS2, Nintendo, 64, Xbox, and then the Sega. And the main character you play is Sega. So you're literally, in a metaphorical way, playing what it was like for Sega to try to fight against these other companies to survive or whatnot. And I love the costumes they do incorporate with, like, the characters. I don't know if you can see this real well, but the X right there being for the Xbox. You know, just an interesting game. There's a lot of tongue-in-cheek humor. You know, something most people would call locker room humor or whatnot. From what I understand, the story is really well done in certain places, where in other places it's very, very weak and kind of, you know, what did that character say? Or really? They went with that direction? I'm okay with it. I love stuff that has a little bit of humor in it. It does mock the system that, you know, the gaming systems and the way they do, you know, the business. It does mock the fan base a little. Hopefully they don't go to the extent that She-Hulk did for the TV show. But, you know, if they do it tastefully, they do it enjoyable, something that, you know, we can laugh at as a fan of video games, I am more than excited for this. The only thing that I did hear that was actually kind of bad about this is the fact that the turn-based style fighting is kind of difficult to get used to and enact. So the story is really good, the humor is really funny, the actual battle playing is actually not the best, which is unfortunate, because that does kind of take away the appreciation and the you know, the enjoyment out of a game. But still wanted to give this a try. I did get this at a discount. The guy had 30 on it. I started to walk away. He goes 25. I couldn't pass it up. It just sounded too much fun, and it looked really good. So I can't wait to play that one. Now, this is the last one. It is probably the best pickup I had this week, this weekend. But there were some things that I admit I didn't see, and I kind of wished I had. But you know what? I'm still happy with the pickup. I'm still very, you know, excited. I actually have played it. It is fun. I just, like I said, I kind of wish it was in better shape. It is the Alien vs. Predator on the Super Nintendo. Now, I paid $20 for this, and if you look at price charting, it does go for about $39.85, so around $40. So, yes, I did get it for half price, but there's a reason for that. I don't know if you can see this, but it is cracked going along, and up here at the top, it's missing a clip. Now, I did put some tape on the actual, like, plastic to hold it together, and I tested it out. It does play. It is rather an enjoyable game. Do I wish it wasn't cracked? Do I wish it wasn't, you know, the holes weren't letting in dust? Absolutely. But for $20, half the price of what I would have paid for this game normally, I'm happy to get it. It looks, you know, amazing, and I really, really, really love anything Alien versus Predator. You know, the movies. I'm looking forward to the cartoon that's coming out, new video games, and I will have to admit, Predator Hunting Ground has been one of the main reasons why I keep my eye on that PS4 and, you know, kind of mull it around to see if it's worth actually getting one. But still happy to get this, even though I was a little bummed about the condition. Well, so those are my pickups for the week. I did want to talk about something that, I don't know, I've been kind of kicking around in my mind. I have decided to do away with something that's in this this Double Down Challenge, one of the things that we said at the very beginning, and that is I'm actually going to kind of discard with the list. Now, personally, I'm going to keep this list and, you know, where it is, but I'm not going to bring this up. Those are no longer goals that we have to have by the end of the year. To be honest, I saw actually two of these games, Luigi's Mansion and Mario Kart's Double Dash. They were reasonably priced. Unfortunately, I didn't have a lot of money, and to be honest, it really kind of hit hard that I couldn't afford those. Yes, that is maybe being a defeatist or whatnot, but I just feel that collecting, you know, for systems should be the goal here, and having those high-priced games, which I consider high-priced. Anything over $50 and under $100 is pretty high for me. You know, I'm a father of two. I only work part-time. You know, we have a lot of bills. We have, you know, cars that we are constantly fixing. Now the houses, we're going to need some fixing. It's just, it's not reasonable to choose something that may be out of my reach and then focus on that. So I'm going to do away with the list. We're no longer going to mention that. We are still going to go after a PS3. I actually found a way that I can get one of those decently cheap and over a amount of time, so it won't cost me too much. I am going to do that hopefully soon. I really wanted to save money for this this convention, or this event, and I think I'm going to start shooting for that PS3 so I can actually start playing some of these PS3 games, and if it's backwards compatible, maybe even the PS2 games. So, all right, guys. Well, I do appreciate you guys sticking with me for this talk. If you made it to this point, thank you so very much. If you like what you saw and you have any questions, please ask the questions. I am always up to hearing questions. As long as it's respectful criticism, why not, do that? I don't mind so much. It's just when you get, unrespectful, and it just becomes frustrating. And it's like when I start, ignoring people and whatnot. So, but hopefully you guys like this. If you did, hit that like button. If you want to subscribe, I'm always willing to share my hobby, my love of video games, my love of toys, action figures, whatever, as a, with other people, because to be honest, you guys have this. I don't. I actually only have 2 people I ever share this collection with, and neither of them, one of them is an old coworker. One's a guy I actually befriended on Facebook Marketplace while selling stuff to him. Not people I see every day, not people I can talk to every day, but I may get to talk to them like once a week. So actually having this communication, even if no one's listening, it's nice for me to have. So, well, guys, that is it. Hopefully you have a good weekend. Hopefully you enjoy everything that is coming up. And please, come back next time. I'll talk to you guys later.